Today I'm going to show you how to make my Flourless black bean cacao protein brownies. These are so good. These are blood sugar friendly. I'm wearing my monitor. I'll be able to tell you again that they're still blood sugar friendly, but these are my favorite midlife snack and I'm treating myself today and I'm making them. So I'm going to show you guys how easy this is. If you have a food processor, you're all set to go. So basically I have 1 can here of black beans. It's a 15-ounce can, rinsed and drained. So I did that, super easy. Then I have a 1/4 cup of almond butter. So you could use peanut butter if you wanted. I've just done this with almond butter and I can't do peanut butter. So there you go. I do almond butter. You could probably do sunflower seed butter. You could maybe even do tahini. I haven't tried that, but tahini would actually be pretty good too if you can't tolerate nut butters. Then I'm doing a 1/4 cup of raw cacao powder. This is not cocoa, this is raw cacao powder. So basically it has no added sugar. It's full of like antioxidants. This is kind of sticky. Magnesium, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna make sure I get this all in there because it's where you get some of the chocolatey goodness. So I'm gonna get that in there. Okay, next I need another 1/4 cup. This is why I have a drawer full of like measuring cups, because I have 3/4 cups that I don't have to rinse anything. This is pure maple syrup. This is the only sweetener that will be in here because again, the raw cacao is not sweet. If you want them sweeter, you could use more, but I find these are so good as they are. Then I'm gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt and put that in there. And then I like adding a little bit of like ashwagandha for stress, for whatever. I mean, why not? This is an optional add-in. I get this at Good Earth in the bulk bin. I do have a link on the website where you can get it online, but I take an old spice jar and I just put a little sticky on that says ashwagandha. There you go. And then I need a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. So coconut oil is hard, right? I measure out a big 1/4 cup and I put it in here and I melt it in the microwave for 35 seconds. And if I have a little bit extra, I just pour it back in the jar. If I'm a little bit under, I just add more till it gets to 1/4 cup. So easy. And then last but not least, why not add some collagen protein, right? Like, let's just do it. Let's just add a little bit more. So, and the black beans bring out this, making it a complete protein. So there you go, that's all you need. And now I'm gonna mix this up and I'll be back to show you what the batter looks like. So here's what the batter looks like. It's smooth and creamy and so good. Okay, so now it's time to pour the batter. So it's really thick, guys. So it's not gonna like fold in like, you know, a thinner batter. And you're just gonna like take a spatula all the way around until you get all the batter into the pan. Okay, so I have the batter in the pan and you're just gonna basically smooth it out. And you're gonna kind of hold on to the parchment a little bit too, just to make sure that the parchment stays to the sides, smooth all the way around. Almost like, you know, if you're putting like a quick bread cake or something like that in here. And make sure you get all the batter off the spatula. Again, this is vegan. So you can have a bite or two if you want. If you want it to look pretty, of course, sometimes these are messy. If you can wipe down the parchment side. So this is optional, but I love, you can chop this with like any kind of chocolate chip you like. But I do raw cacao wafers. You can do unsweetened. There's brands like Cacao that have unsweetened chocolate. So the cooking time on these brownies, and I've done them less or more, is exactly 45 minutes. Unless your oven's totally weird or something, check them at 40. But 45 minutes is when these have been done to perfection and they're just so good. There you go. Going in the oven, say bye-bye. Okay, I just pulled these out of the oven. They smell fabulous. See how the little cacaos kind of melt a little bit on the top. So good. I'm gonna let this cool for a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is show you guys how easy this is to pull out of the parchment. Boom, done. And look at that, I have a clean pan. So, again, these are not super thick. See, that's kind of the sizing they are, but they're the perfect bite and they're super fudgy. So I'm gonna cut into this and I'm just gonna have it as a little snack after it cools down a little bit. It tastes a little bit better after it sits for a little bit. So anyway, blood sugar friendly, super good, black bean raw cacao brownies.